Hi, thought I'd try something a little different today. Instead of just giving you a static picture of where I've been or where I'm going, thought I'd give you a little video just to see how it works out. This is one of the trails that I hit quite often, starting out real close to the Bloomington Public Library, walking down through the warehouse district. The sad part of that is there's not too many warehouses left down here. Had a couple of collapses and they've removed some of them as well. But neither here nor there. This particular trail is a part of the Constitution Trail. Most of the trails have been put on the old abandoned rail beds. This one happens to go right next to one that is active. And it goes through a big part of the town with that, following this track. I can speak from personal experience that when a train's going by, you're a little too close to it. It is somewhat painful. So hopefully that won't happen today. And I'll just kind of give you a brief view of a couple different locations along this trail. So talk to you in a little bit. This is essentially going under Main Street, Center Street bridges. And these are the pretty much the only warehouses left in our warehouse district. They are actually in use, so I don't know if they're fully engaged, but there are businesses at least occupying them. This is actually a pretty nice feature that is on a number of different spots on the trail in various places. It's a bicycle repair station, air for your flat, some wrenches, the stand to put it up where you can actually do something with it. Nice touch on a bike route. Coming up to a nice little neighborhood park, the Allen Depot Park. I'm guessing this used to be an interurban stop. Just looking out north across these tracks, you can see the multiple tracks coming together and separating here. This is out to where the old rail yard was, a little bit farther north yet. Going the other way, single solitary track, but you can see a nice straight shot through here, and that used to have the Bloomington train depot here. Ended up with Amtrak and ended up tearing it down when the train station moved to Uptown Normal. Little placard here about the junction that talks about the train station just a little bit. Let you know a little more about what's happening out here. Well, this is as far west as I'm going to go today. I'll turn back around, head back towards my car. Something I didn't bring up when I was heading the other direction. This is an old power station. It hadn't been a power station for years, but apparently the infrastructure was already here, so I believe Ameren still has the transformer yard, switch yards here. Well, I've made it to the end of the trail. Back here next to the Bloomington Convenience Center, which is a block and a half or so from the public library. I'm going to continue on down this trail, down by past the Home Sweet Home Mission. Not exactly sure where it goes. I know that according to the maps it doesn't go all that far past it, so we'll just see where it does take us. There may be more video to follow. Well, the trail took me back to the back side of what I think is Park Hill Cemetery. The cemetery, if you come out on Wood Street. I'm just going to call it quits for today, head back to the vehicle, and come out and hit this later. If the trail ends not too far up from here, I can always start strolling through the cemetery. There's plenty of road, path through here, so until the next time. Well, I made it back to my car. Don't know for sure how far I went, probably a couple miles, pretty close to it. Just as luck would have it, I'm starting to feel some sprinkles, so I really got back to my car just in the nick of time, the way I look at it. Yeah, it's getting a little dark off to the west-southwest a little bit, so better get back, head towards the house, so I don't get caught out in the rain. Have a good evening, have a good weekend. Talk to you on the next trail.